what we do is we help business owners and marketers to enable them to better promote their businesses, their products or services, like you perform like a superhero. Like we really make them perform really well by providing them with the strategy and the implementation support to be able to market, promote their products and services online and through custom publishing. So we're looking to target primarily business owners and CEOs of small, medium-sized companies. We do specialize. We do a lot of work in the insurance space with insurance agencies, but we also work with other industries as well. But primarily, business owners, CEOs of small, medium-sized companies, and primarily B2B companies. So that's what we specialize in. Our goals were to just, to promote our book. We recently wrote a book. Jessica and I co-wrote a book called Double Sales, Zero Salespeople. And we wanted to promote the concept that, companies can grow their top line revenue without having to invest a whole lot in building their sales team more than what it is. So if we can help show people through effective marketing tactics, through marketing that is really effective and measurable, they can actually grow their revenues and keep their sales team the same size as it is now without having to add any more salespeople. So we want to promote that concept in the book, and that's why we engaged with Interview Valet to help get the word out there. I would say just how much we end up, myself anyway, I'm sure Jess would say the same thing. I would say how much we ended up enjoying the process. Like being interviewed by smart people who want to talk about our area of expertise. It's a fun thing to do. So that's been the biggest surprise. And it's been great, working with Laura, first with Tom, then with Laura. It's been really good because Interview Valet, is you guys are good at what you do, and that is seeking out the different, the different podcasts that are available that cater to our target audience, and do the legwork to help get us on those podcasts, because some of them, are not easy to get on. And quite frankly, if it was left to us, it wouldn't happen. So you guys do all the legwork. You send us the invite, or make the connection, and I should say, get us the invite. And then all we need to do is, fill out usually a form or two, and then schedule it in our calendar. And it's as easy as that. Yeah, we're even getting better at that over time, but we are getting, the word is getting out there. People are reaching out. We're selling more books. People are reaching out to learn about how they can implement some of these strategies in their own company. So, we're seeing some of that, and we're going even further in getting niching down into the insurance space. And that's one thing I really appreciate about Interview Valet as well, is that, when we asked to, we knew it was going to be a challenge to say, okay, this has been great, but let's zero in on the insurance space. And your team is like, yep, okay, we're on it, let's go. And really helping us get, really getting our word out there and getting some more notoriety or getting some more publicity in that specific vertical. So yeah, we have been seeing some results. We have been seeing, we're getting people approaching us now where we didn't have that before, saying, oh, I heard you on a podcast interview and I want to learn more, which is what the ultimate goal is. I think it's certainly worth considering for sure, because, I watched a 60 Minutes story about media, and how, how a lot of people, you can't trust the media these days, and there's so many different channels to get information. And the number one recommendation they said was, listen to podcasts. they actually said, if you want to get to the truth, pick, 2 or 3 or 4 different podcasts that you like, listen to them, get their opinions, and they tend to be a little bit more truth driven. Because they're not, a slave to the ratings and everything else, that, podcasting is just growing and growing. It's not new technology. It's not new strategy. It's been around for a while, but boy, more and more people all the time I'm hearing are, I'm listening to this podcast or that podcast. So it seems to be where more and more people every year are going to for their source of information, for their source of entertainment, for their source of whatever. And if you can be a part of that voice, and you'll be able to promote your brand, your business. So I think it's a really sound strategy. And the other thing that I'm a big believer in is, instead of trying to build your own audience, because everybody online trying to promote their businesses, I'll be an Instagram influencer or whatever. If you're starting out in business and you want to get your word out there, leverage other people's audiences. And there's other people that have great podcasts with hundreds or thousands or tens of thousands of followers and listeners. Leverage their audience. So if you can get on their podcast show, then you'll get a lot more publicity very quickly than, many other methods, many other strategies. So I think it's a good sound strategy for people that want to promote their products, their business, their book, whatever. It's a good sound strategy to share those ideas out there with the world and get almost like an instant audience, when you're being interviewed.